Hello! What's up? Martin here, coming at you today with a little bit more of Magic the Gathering. So, first things first, I have adjusted the audio a little bit more. I don't know, but please let me know if it's good or not. What are we going to do? This is a challenge that I do to myself. This is kind of a new format that I have been working on and that I have invented, kind of. Okay, let's say that is. I mean, we're almost 10 videos in. And what is it? So, the card challenge, or the poke to boat as I'm calling it, is a format where we're going to open a pack of cards, but it's actually 15 cards from Scryfall. Yes, a little bit on the older packs, not something like the new boosters, the play boosters, which only comes with 12 cards. No, we're back when we had 15 cards. But yeah, very different. How does this work? We're going to Scryfall and we hit random 15 times. And then we have to pick one of those cards and build a deck around that card. And then play with that deck. So yeah, that's the idea, that's the general concept. So what do I want to really tell in here? The thing is, okay, I'm kind of lost. It's been kind of a wild week. But the thing is, first, we're not gonna rate basic lands. Second, we don't rate cards like Unhinged, I always forget, Infinity, those kind of sets, which are just like joke sets. What else? That's it. The rest we rank. I'm gonna show you in here. So yeah, we rank them in here. 15 cards for today. And the one that I like, it's not the best, the one that I think is the best card, we're gonna try and build a deck around it. That's the idea. So it's kind of like a little bit of a limited format and a little bit of a constructed format. Kind of a mix, as I'm starting to think of it. And I really just want to get more rules and like getting these as a solid thing. I don't know. And yeah, just to keep doing videos about this. And I don't know, it has been like one way of enjoying Magic that I really like, because I really like kitchen table, tabletop kind of Magic. I really like to just create decks that don't necessarily need to be great. I am going to try and make a deck that is kind of viable, at least on its format. So I am gonna stick with one format, most probably. And yeah, try to kind of make a deck that is viable. But of course, if I end up on a format that is too powerful, then maybe that doesn't happen. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna adjust one thing here on my monitoring, and let me see one thing. Yeah, I don't think I can. Okay, I'm gonna just I think that if I do this, yeah, okay. I'm just adjusting a little bit of things in here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's go. We open 15 cards, we rate them, we choose one of them that we find interesting or good, we create a deck around that card. Another rule, no netdecking, like that would Arclight Phoenix. Let's just do a Phoenix deck. No, that's not how it works. I could, if I would get Arclight Phoenix, I could just go and create a Phoenix deck, but not a net deck or a Phoenix deck that already exists. So what happens mostly is like if I get one of these cards, I'm probably not gonna use this. But that's fine. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and timer. Okay, I do have these timer. Where is my timer? Oh my god, where is my timer? I lose my timer every time. Oh my god. I had it right now. Oh my god. I lose my timer every freaking moment. No. Cancel. Oh my god. Okay. Give me 1 second, please. Because I had my timer just before I started. Oh my god, and no. As you can see, I'm... And... Okay, I'm sorry. God. Oh my god. Where are you? My timer moved down. No, that's not what I wanted. That is not by any means what I... Oh! There you are, my timer. Okay, I'm gonna just take a little bit. Okay, that is very... right. Well, okay, sorry. Okay, that's very visible. I gotta be I gotta be looking if I can hear myself, because as I said, I adjusted my audio, and sometimes I start talking a little bit like I start to lose my voice, and sometimes I not listening on my feedback. But the idea is I need to suppress a lot of the sound that is nearby anyways, just like as you can see some mattress in here. So yeah, very improvised, but I gotta stay really close to the microphone, so if I do like... So yeah, as you saw. But anyway, I'm gonna set myself for 1 hour today, because I don't have a lot of time right now. And then I'm gonna... How do I restart my timer? Restart. Timer restart. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So let's go. Random. First card of the day, Gemstone Mine. Okay. I don't think I have done these. I do know this card. I don't know a lot of cards, okay? But this enters with 3 mining counters on it. You tap it and you remove a mining count. Is this a none? No, it's not. Okay. Just remove a mining counter, and you add 1 mana of any one color. If there are no mining counters on this land, you sacrifice it. So kind of fixes you nicely, because it enters untapped as well, but then you have to sack it. It's very nice for some kind of decks that really need to get those first lands, and then they're gonna take on the game, you know. Probably 5 color kind of decks, but that really have ways of dealing with the game with low lands as well if they kind of lose these. But how do you rate it? I don't think that is great, but it's nice. I will rate it as a 4. And I do have my ratings in here, right? So 0 to 2, it's kind of a garbage card. It doesn't do much. A bad card from 2 to 4. and then slightly below average, slightly above average, good, very good, and broken cards. That is kind of the idea, but I'm not very like, oh, I need to follow like these and really get it right. I'm probably gonna get a lot of these things wrong, you know. I don't know a lot of older magic stuff. Okay, Druid of Petrification, 4 mana, 4 mana 2/3, human druid. When it enters, starting with you, each player may choose an artifact or enchantment you do not control. Destroy each permanent chosen this way. So you're gonna mostly commander, right? But you put this, you choose an artifact or enchantment that you don't control. Each player may choose an you don't control. Okay, so this is nice because you choose something you don't control. The other players have to choose something you don't control, right? So they choose something from the other players. And this is 4 mana. You destroy 4 artifact or enchantments, like mostly some stones and a little bit of others. Well, this is nice. I like these. I don't know if it's like very great, but in Commander, which is not a format that I generally play, and I have played it very few times with 4 people, so I might be rating this bad, but I think it's an okay card, a little bit pricey. It has the removal part, and it's important. I think it's important. It goes into a format, but it's like on the average of what you want. It keeps a body for you, which is not a great body, but yeah, at least it's there, and that's fine. Yeah, I think that maybe a 5 is fine. I'm going for, oh my god, what did I do? I don't know even what this is. Oh, my decks. I don't have decks in there. Archaeomancer. Let's see. Okay. 4 mana human wizard 1/2. When this enters, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so for 4 mana to return an instant or sorcery and just keep a 1/2 body. I do think that you have better tutors for instant or sorceries, like leaving a body like this body is only relevant if you're on a kind of a wizard list or maybe a human list that cares for instants or sorceries. I don't know if there are a lot of those, but I don't feel like I love these very much, you know. It is below average. I think I'm gonna put it, I don't know, it's a tutor. I mean, it does have some utility, you know, like the thing about it is in Commander, you know, where you have time and all, then that is pretty nice to get things. But if you think these on other kind of formats, this is probably not great. So I'm gonna say that it has its niche, and in its niche I would rate it as a 5.8. Maybe that's too much. Okay, let's go. Too much. Okay, 5.6. No, that's fine. Let's go. Next one. I don't have a lot of time. Let me check. Okay, I've already spent 6 minutes. I'm gonna try to go kind of fast in here. So it's Druggery. 1 mana instant until end of turn. Target creature you control gets +1/+1, and creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1. Is a combat trick that is a little bit worse than the one that gives counters, right? Like there's one that a creature you control gets +1/+1, and another creature gets a -1/-1 counter. I think that exists, but this one just by itself, like it's like a 0 mana +2/+2, but it's, I mean 0 mana no, 1 mana +2/+2, but it's like, hey, 1 mana I destroy 1 toughness creature. I like this. Yeah, it's fine. It's not great, but yeah, that's fine. It's a removal. It's It's good. It's called Duggery. Oh, Duggery. I said Druggery, right? I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. Flock Chaser Phantom. Okay, I like the artwork. 6 mana. A Spirit. Convoke. Flying Vigilance whenever this attacks. The next spell you cast this turn has Convoke. Okay, so you convoke these with other creatures. It's in there. It has Flying Vigilance, 5/5, okay. But it has this ability. When this attacks, not when it deals damage, the next spell has Convoke. So your creatures can help pay a sorcery, an enchantment. I don't know, anything. But the thing is, okay, you convoke, it enters kind of early, but then it has to attack on the other turn. And yeah, if it attacks, you already have the rest of the things. I don't know, it's kind of pricey. Okay, but yeah, that's nice. I think I'm gonna rate it a little bit below average. Like, it's too oh my god. Okay, maybe something like this, 4.7. It's expensive, but I kind of like it, and generally I'm just gonna do this when this is one of the cards that I might be thinking of. Okay, I don't know if it's the first Planeswalker, because I really don't know. I really don't know if I've done another one earlier on the other 140 cards, but anyway. Gideon, Champion of Justice. This is a 4 mana, 4 loyalty, legendary Planeswalker Gideon. +1. Put a loyalty counter on Gideon for each creature target opponent controls. So it might get a lot of counters if your opponent controls more creatures. That's something. Until end of turn, Gideon becomes a human soldier creature with power and toughness equal to the number of loyalty counter on him, and gains indestructible. He's still a planeswalker, prevent all damage that would be dealt to him. Okay. So he has indestructible, but you do prevent the damage this turn. Okay. Okay, that's nice, because against -X spells, like, you're still preventing the damage, so it's not like he goes to combat and then someone gives -X to destroy him. It's not that easy. 4 mana, and then he can become a 4/4, and he gets +1 to activate the +1 loyalty counter thing, but then he gets more. Is it like how this works? Like, it is not like a +X. It's +1 and then gets a loyalty counter for each other creature target opponent controls. I think that's it. Is all other permanents. Okay. I don't know if by some min on a turn your opponent has a lot of tokens, a lot of creatures. You go for the +1, these gets like 20-30 loyalty counters, you wrath the board. He doesn't lose loyalty, and then on the other turn you exile everything that is not him. Then you have like a 15 loyalty. Okay, that is insane. That is hard to happen. That would be the best case scenario. That would be like his roof. But mostly like 4 mana, 4 loyalty counters, and the way that he gets loyalty counters is like, you need your opponents to have creatures. If they have, then yeah, you get some counters, but the creatures are gonna still be there. If they have more creatures, it's like you're already in a tough situation and you're not doing anything about that. And then maybe, you know, this is not a menace. This is not, oh, I need to kill this planeswalker. I'm really not excited at all for this Gideon. I'm really like on the 2.3, 2.4 kind of side. And yeah, I took a lot of time on a not so great card. Demolish. I don't think I've done this. Let's see. Yeah. Demolish. Destroy target artifact or land for 4 mana. So it's a little bit more than you would like to pay. You do have a little bit of versatility. But yeah, it's not great card. I would say that it's like I don't know, maybe even that's too much. 3.7. I don't know. It's not like I need to get it right, you know? It's just I need to give it a grade. That is not the important part. Runic Armosaur. Dinosaur. 3 mana, 2/5. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or a land that is not a mana ability, you may draw a card. Okay. Okay. Ability of a creature or a land. Artifacts have a lot of creatures, but not included. Mana abilities that are not land. Mana abilities that are not activating for mana ability. Oh my god. Land non-mana abilities. Okay. And creature abilities. Activate. So activated abilities as well. I mean, there's a lot that this is looking for. And then yeah, if you draw a card, okay. You have got that. It has a lot of toughness, so maybe you want on those kind of toughness decks, you know, the ones that attack with toughness, you know. But in general, it's an okay card. Okay, I've got the name already. So I'll say that it is a fine card. Like, yeah, slightly above. It's not anything wow, but it can be inside a lot of decks. Not very competitive ones, but yeah, that's fine. Decadent Dragon. Okay, this one we've not done. I really like this artwork. It's from Wilds of Eldraine, which is also a set that I didn't see a lot. I was not playing too much, and it's a nice set. I like Eldraine in general. I like these frame and everything, and I like adventures. So the card. 4 mana for 4, Flying Trample. Whenever it attacks, you create a treasure token. Okay. Okay, I think I remember this card on the original art. Yeah, I know which one is this. So yeah, when it attacks, you create a treasure. 4 mana for 4. No haste. Okay, that's fine. And then instant adventure. Expensive taste. 3 mana, 2 and a black. Exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library face down. You may look at it and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. So 2 cards. Okay. It's from your opponent, which is generally kind of, yeah, it's nice, it's fun. I like this. I didn't do a lot of anything with this card. That would be a very fun one, like kind of Rakdos or maybe Grixis steal your opponent's cards, you know, and play them. It could be, I mean, this could be the one that we're playing today. I don't know. Like, I know that it didn't, I don't know actually. I think that it didn't see a lot of play around that time, but maybe it did. But I don't think that for nowadays standards it's very good. So I am gonna say this is slightly below average, although I really find it nice. Like 3 mana, kind of a draw too. You may play, right? Like it's a land. You may play. You may play. I don't know. I really like this. Okay. How do I rate this? I'm thinking 4 point something, but maybe 5. How about 4.6 or 5? I don't know. I want a little bit more. 4.8. That's fair. And yeah, that's it. Let's go. Let me see how long do I have. Oh my god. I don't have a lot of time. Basic swamps, we do not get basics. Brief Peril. Okay, that is a nice name. It's an enchantment for 2 mana. Whenever a non-black creature enters, you sack this enchantment. If you do, destroy target creature. Okay, so it's like an enchantment form of removal that comes preemptively. It does let the creature enter the battlefield. I think that if it would be something like when a non-black creature is cast, you sack it and then you counter, or you put that spell on the graveyard. I don't know. It would be better, but that's not what we're in here to discuss. Is this good? 2 mana removal that removes after it enters, but the thing is, you can put the mana into this, and then it's going to pay you. It's going to do the thing. So it's like, and it's an enchantment. So in decks that really just want enchantments, I kind of think that this is fine. So yeah, it's not a great removal. There are a lot of better removals. I'm even gonna rate it a little bit less than that, but really like that. Okay. Spite Bellows, I really like the artwork already, although kind of creeps me a little bit as well. But yeah, let's see what it does. 6 mana elemental, 6/1. When it leaves the battlefield, it deals 6 damage to target creature. Okay, it's to target creature. So yeah, 6 mana, 6/1. And then you may cast this for its evoke cost. If you do, it's sacrificed when it enters the battlefield. So it's a 3 mana, deals 6 damage to target creature. Of course, it is a creature, so it triggers anything that would trigger with these. Pretty nice card, pretty interesting. And then you, I don't know. It's either 3 mana removal or 6 mana card that enters. And I don't know, with some kind of things that give this trample or everything trample is kind of okay. But then later on, and if it dies, it's still the removal, but only for creatures. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not so terrible. I do think that this is a possible build around, although I don't know if. And these, yeah, it's kind of bad, but I don't know how, it's kind of okay as well. I'm gonna try to not look a lot on what I have already rated, because that would like give me a lot of bias. Azorius Chancery. Oh my god. Land. Enter stepped. When it enters, return a land you control. Okay, so it's a bounce land for Azorius. Okay. I don't know if I have rated any bounce lands. There are some things that are nice about the bounce lands, like the bouncing per se, you know. And I don't know, maybe Azorius could be one of the colors that could like that a little bit more, although they generally like flickering creatures and artifacts a little bit more than lands. I don't know. How do I rate a bounce land? I think it's good. It gets you both of the colors. Although it's not a... It's an okay kind of mana-based card, but the bouncing is pretty not great. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a 4.6. I'm kind of... Oh my god, what is this? Gasto? I don't know. Thrill Roller. Artifact vehicle. Trample haste. When this enters, it becomes... I'm gonna just look at these artwork just because it's easier to read on the card. When it enters, it becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. It has haste, so 3 mana for 2 haste Rambo. And then you have crew for 2. And for 3 and discard a card, you return this from your graveyard to the battlefield with finality counter. Yeah, like 3 mana for 2. It's an okay kind of card. It's an okay card. Did I... Okay. But it's not great. This is kind of for an aggressive red deck. I don't know. Maybe... I don't think that it's necessarily that bad. Maybe a 4.2. Okay, let's go. One more. Durin leading the charge. Which has Holga, Relentless Rager. Why? Is this like from some kind of those Mortal Kombat kind of secret lairs? I don't know really which kind of secret lair this is. Durin and Holga. I'm sorry, I might not know anything. Okay, it's okay. It's not a very old card, but anyway. 6 mana, 4/6 haste, human barbarian, legendary. When it it must be blocked if able. Okay, and then when it attacks, each creature you control attacking a player gets +1/+0 until end of turn. For each creature that player controls. Each creature you control attacking a player gets +1/+0 for each creature that player controls. So yeah, that is pretty good. Like if one of your opponents has like 3 or 4 creatures. Imagine 4 creatures, like everything gets +4/+0, right? For each creature. So yeah, +4/+0. That is attacking that player. So yeah, this is pretty nice. It's kind of expensive, yeah. It does have haste, which is nice, because the other abilities when these attacks. But yeah, that's nice. That's interesting. If your opponent doesn't have creatures, yeah, that's the worst case scenario, which nothing gets +1/+0. These must be blocked, but these must be blocked is a good line in that kind of deck. And then I don't know, how do you rate these? I don't think that it's that great. And then last card for the day is Johto Worm. Okay, this is from Ice Age. Very nice artwork, this one. But we got the 5th edition. But yeah, Johto Worm. 6 mana, 6/6. When this becomes blocked, it gets -2/-1 until end of turn for each creature blocking it beyond the first. Okay, so yeah, that is not nice. Yeah, that really just is just downside. It's like 6 mana 6/6 with downside, which we know at that time that was what happened. But yeah, I'm sorry, my friend, you're kind of bad. Like maybe a 2.3. Yeah, those were the cards. How much time do I have? Okay, 33 minutes. We have these these cards. Rid of Purification, Archaeomancer, which is just go grab something. Skullduggery, I forgot what it was. Brave Pario. Okay, no, I remember now. Gideon, no. Demolish, no. Runic Karmasaur, Hidden Dragon. Okay, this one, as I said, is one that I really liked. White Bellow, 6/1. Azorius Chancery, no, it's a land. Gusto 3 Roller. Gusto 3 Roller, I don't remember what this is, but I don't think I love this. The one that could be a commander for a red, fast and not so fast, but aggressive deck, Joe 2 Worm, which is pretty bad. So one of these, I think that between Decadent and Grave Paro, I'm gonna stick with Decadent, and then Flock Chaser Phantom or Decadent Dragon. I see a bigger gap on them than these, but hey, both are nice. Like this one getting a deck where you kind of have some token creation to get to play these fast and then attack with these, and being able to convoke bigger stuff is pretty nice. But I don't know what is the bigger stuff. You do a lot of things to get something that is not so great, and then when you do attack with it, then you know it has some steps to do something, and then that something is like, okay, what is it going to be? Because then, yeah, I think that you would go for something like one with the multiverse, or what is the other one that I forgot? Oh my god, it just came back on Foundations. 10 mana blue enchantment. You know what it is. So yeah, you'd go for something like that and then do everything, a lot of tokens, I don't know. And things that would be able to protect them, maybe? I don't know. But I don't know if I think that I want Decadent Dragon. I think that is it. So yeah, okay. We know it's Decadent Dragon, we chose. Now we gotta choose format and create a deck. So yeah, first thing, I'm gonna get back to the dragon. Okay, and see where is it legal. So Timeless Brawl, Historic, okay, Pioneer, which is Explorer on Arena, or is it like everything together now? I don't know. Let me start opening Arena, because I mean it's on Arena, so probably we're gonna create a Arena deck. Which brings me to one point while Arena opens. They kind of like, until when will I be able to do this? Probably, if I'm not drafting, which currently I'm not, then probably I'm gonna deplete my wild cards at some point. I don't want to think a lot about that. But then, if that happens, then that's fine. I mean, that's what I have been doing. What do you mean? What do you mean with that? Okay, it's updating in here. But the idea is, if I start depleting that, then it might just be a format that I do while I do have wild cards. Everything is kind of stuck in here because Magic Arena coming up. I hope that it doesn't kind of do a little bit of a cut on the recording because of that. But yeah, anyway, what do you want with these cards? So let's start thinking about this. So, 4 mana for 4, flying trample, okay, it creates treasure. So maybe if I have things that can take advantage of having treasures, I don't know, maybe we're gonna have to see. If this is standard legal, then maybe I should just do a standard deck, because that's like, the idea is if you can create a deck with that card that you want to build it, where the power level is the lowest possible, then the possibility that that card is going to work the best is higher, unless some kind of very narrow options where, like, on standard or whatever set would be the lowest power level, that card doesn't have the resources so that it would perform well. Yeah, that's the idea. This one is kind of just a value card. You have the adventure, and then you have a creature that comes with it. It's like Recto's value, let's say. Because yeah, I could go for Pioneer, Adventure, I don't know, Recto's Adventures, or John or Grix's Adventures. We did have a lot on Timor, so I think that green would be the best because it has Edgewall Keeper. You know, you'd go for John Adventures. It's not as good as just some kind of mid-range Rectos deck on nowadays standard. Okay, I gotta log in on my arena, so just take me 1 second. Is the Caden Dragon? Is that the name? Let me see. Okay, I do need to... I don't know, where is it going to be better in here? Maybe. Oops, not there. Ooh. Okay, better. Okay, that's better for the deck building. Now, what do I want? I have 20 minutes to get the deck and everything. The Caden Dragon. Come on. I'm forgetting choose sometimes. Okay. I do think that this is kind of something that I want 4 of, and I kind of want to just stay on this idea of playing my opponent's deck. So... opponent's library. Let's... Okay, format. Is this standard legal? Yes. Okay. Opponent. This is banned. I do think I really like this card. I did want this on paper. I do want some reds as well. I have a lot of things that I want to buy on paper. But anyway, what do I want right now? To play with my opponent's cards. A little bit. But mostly... yeah, something along that as well. So maybe something that benefits of treasures, artifacts, dragons, those kind of things. Recommends I use a card. Draw a card. I didn't know this one. What else do we have? Them discarding. Is it kind of good with these? This is good if we have the ability to see their top library, maybe? Mm-hmm. We have the actually sacrifice a creature, right? An artifact, right? That I wanted. Sack another creature, put a counter, create a treasure, and create a treasure. When it attacks, you may choose another creature. You may sack. When this enters, destroy. Create a treasure. 3 or more treasures. You transform these on another dragon. Sack another creature or artifact. It gains indestructible 5 mana to do all these. Not great. Not great. 2 mana to create a treasure, which is not so bad. I do really like kind of strike it rich, you know, like 2 mana. Then 4 mana for 3 reach, which does that. It's not bad. I'm gonna use it, you know, not 4 of, only 2. But yeah, that's nice. If you commit a crime, which we do commit when we look at our opponent's things, right? Create a tap treasure token, sack 3 treasures to create. So yeah, maybe a kind of treasure deck. Sack these, draw a card and create a treasure. I don't know. Opponent library. How about this? When the attack, review from your library. This is on foundations. Okay. Can I like tap, pay 1, remove, sack it in response? Maybe. Use a card name. Whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, that player creates a treasure token. This is kind of good, right? What else? Never a creature deals combat damage to one of our opponents. We have flying with the dragon. Its controller looks at top card of that and resolves it face down. Okay, I like this. Okay, I like this. Yeah, I like this. We're getting into a very interesting deck. When it enters, survey 2, I don't know. Okay. Is this, I mean, yeah, that was for sure. A lot of rares that I don't have. Top X of their library, you may look at and play as long as they remain exiled. Oh my god. More of these. Your library. Treasure. 3 cards of target opponent's libraries. Maybe 2 of these. Each opponent is at the top. What else? You control. An opponent lost life. Exile the top 2 of your library. Okay. Opponent's graveyards were mostly exiling, right? Yeah. Okay. No. But I don't know. Our mercenary. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of target opponents where X the number of outlaws. A mercenary is an outlaw, right? And then this is a rogue. What are the outlaws? Rogues, pirates, mercenaries, assassins. So not this giant or this berserker. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something. I'm gonna get some cards and then we filter them. Okay, let's look for commit a crime. Can be blocked. 2 mana draw 2 if you committed a crime. You may pay 1. Graveyard to the battlefield, can't block. Put a counter. Only once. Loses 1 again, 1. This is kind of interesting. I don't know. Whenever you commit a crime, put a counter. Okay. Exile option 1, target black card from your graveyard and copy it. Okay, we do have some cards that are not gonna be black. Okay, no. Whenever you commit a crime, target creature you control gains your choice. Pazon and Menace. Skeletons and zombies. This makes them... No, these are mercenaries. Whenever you commit a crime, 2 tapped, 2 black, black. Okay. It's like one of the latest kind of payoffs during your turn, but I don't know if I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna leave it in here for now. Which one lose and you draw a card. Okay, so lose 1 life, you gain 1 life, you draw a card. Commit a crime. Get this back. 3 mana to recast this. We know. We have had this kind of enchantment and it was not good. Take for a ride. No. Don't think so. I don't think so. I don't like that one as well. And then there's a Lazov. Yeah, I think you may pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2. Look at the top 2. One of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. I don't know. Don't love that. What else do we have? What else do we have? Like treasures. Trying to stick on rectals, I think. So yeah, some things create treasures, some are treasure payoffs. This is okay. 1 tap, pay 1 life, create a treasure. Okay, I probably, without time, I have 9 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to get and play, but I get this, and then we play very, very few. Second other creature. Whatever. Okay, we do have that. What do we have in here? Untap all creatures if it's a combat phase. To target opponent whenever creature you control create a tapped. Okay. I don't know. We don't have the what's the name of that? I forgot. But the one that you sack a treasure or creature. Or a creature and you draw 2 cards for 2 mana. I don't remember the name of that card. We create a treasure. When you do, target opponent creates a treasure. Okay, control. Descend. Permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere. Okay. Please discard draw. Create treasure. I don't know. With this dice, create a treasure. Non-creature from the Argentum. This looks like a selfie. Anyway. No. You want damage, so you create a treasure and do draw card. It's just too little. Behold a dragon. Okay, we could do that. Create a treasure. Whenever a dragon enters, put a counter. Turn of turn. Okay. So yeah, he could be one. Create a treasure. What else? What else? What else? Kind of like the spoils. It has a lot of like, okay, what I'm gonna do with all of those treasures? Create creature, create a number of tapped treasure, you could do them, okay. Beginning of your upkeep. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. I'm gonna get one just because I have this creature, although I don't think. Oh, I'm sorry. Creature? No, I don't think I want this one. Do you have anything that benefits our dragons? You hold a dragon. Do we have some dragons? So yeah, maybe we could go for kind of a dragon deck. Or pay 1. Which is fine as well. This will be our removal. 2 more if targets the dragon. Non-dragon gets -X/-X. Yeah, I kind of want this as well. But it's another rare. What else? What else? What else? When enters. Draw. When this enters, exile object should target cards from a single graveyard. Okay. The creature and then the creatures other than these. Transform. Okay. 1 mana, 2 damage to any target. When this enters second number of then draw that many cards. You know, these could be like one of the cards, you know, like enters, you sack some treasures. All of this is in here. I don't think I have. I did have that card in other farms, didn't I? Or maybe it's on physical, on paper. Okay. What else do we have? Dragons cost less. How about this? Revolt and a noble thief. Behold a dragon. For damage a creature or planeswalkers. Okay. King's Haste. Not great, right? But yeah, I think that as a one-of, it could be fine. Is common. So yeah, we like that part. Okay. Okay. Let's go. This one. Destroy non-basic land. Cast a non-creature or dragon. Mana value less. -1/-1 for each card in your hand. And it has plot. What else? Artifact, exile it, shuffle. When this dies, you may. Okay. 1 damage target creature and opponent controls. Do draw 2. 5 mana 3/3. I don't know. Not great. About Terror of the Peaks. This is on Foundation. Oh no, Terror of the Peaks in here. Okay. I mean, if I have some dragons and some things like that, then maybe. Anyway, where are you? Foundations. Leftly 6 mana 6/6. It could be another dragon. What else? Okay, now let's just cut some cards. Okay, we're out of time. We're gonna cut some cards and then we're gonna just see what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you. We can cut some of that. I don't know about these now. Kind of in here. Kind of want one Sarkhan at least. I think that this is fine to go out. I'm just gonna leave one of you as that's what I have. This one I think I like a bit, although we're not committing a lot of crimes. Use the spoils to find whatever we need. I don't know if I really want that. And then yeah. Right now, how many things are we crafting? 12 rares? Yeah, maybe we keep at 12. Any rare that I think could be not used. I don't know, maybe I could get more of these as we have more dragons. This is not legendary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 3 of that. Fine. I think I want more 3 drops. Maybe like this. So yeah, Rakdos. Decadent Rakdos. That is better. Yeah. This. So yeah, 10 rares is a lot. So yeah, these would be like my deck. I am though trying to not spend all of that, so I'm gonna go for a little bit more of budget kind of deck and take something which is rare from these. Maybe you, yeah, maybe I'm like that. 9 rares, a lot, as I said. Oh my god, mana base. Okay, so mana base, let's go. Mana base, what do we have? Interesting. Okay. Red and black. Do I have the ones not collected? I should. And we do have... How many lands were we? So that was 24 lands. I think that's fine. First our plains. The one on black. That's fine. What else do we want? What do we have in here? Artifact or creature. If you do, draw 2. Yeah, this is one that I would want. This is not that bad of a card to do that. What do we have in here? Spend this mana only to cast a creature. 2 tap stack. Okay, no. Pay to life stack. Draw cards. That's fine. Your control attacks alone. It gains Death Touch and Lifelink. Put the red counter. No. Don't want to be doing necessarily that. What else? My deck is mostly red. But yeah, black is kind of interesting. Yeah, that could be fine, but I'm not gonna do that right now. What else do we have? Artifact gods and like things that can become lands. Okay, and then we're gonna go to these ones. That is a nice one to have, but we don't. Intercept, gate. So yeah, surveil land. I don't know. Didn't we get the shock lands? They didn't enter in standard. Is that it? Seems like that is it. This is interesting, but we don't have as well. Damn, I don't have anything of the good red-black lands, for example, in here. What else? When it enters, sack it. Okay. Cavern of Souls would be good in here. Like at least one. But we're not seeing a lot of counter, are we? I don't know, maybe we are. I'm gonna go for 2 Fabled Passages. I think that's a lot already. And yeah. Okay, so we can spend to do those or their things, I don't know. Let's... Okay, what we want? I don't think that a lot else. Let's go back to the lands. Okay, what are the kind of lands we would like to have? I don't know. I'm just gonna have a lot of things that, you know, are not great. But anyway, we have 2 black and 1 red. We want a lot more red. Especially because of these things. So now I want basic lands. How do I get to pay? Okay, in here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So yeah, these I will change. These 12, so 5 and 7. Yeah, that's fine. That is a nice one. Not gonna take a lot of time because I'm out of time already. Yeah, I like this one. That's it. Okay. Oh, and rare. That's fine. And yeah, that's done. And now we play with the deck. Yeah. That's the idea. That's the challenge. We play with our decadent rack. Oh, not on timeless. No, no, no. Okay, it has already paired me with someone. Arena is kind of slow right now, as of right now. Hada, hada. But yeah, we don't have any chance against this person, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep the deck and see what happens. We start with a Scry. I don't know what this is. I don't know most of what happens on Arena. Maybe I won that because then I have a turn to play. Both enter tapped. Okay. You're not the same. You may begin. He was a starting player. Okay. When these use. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I don't have a lot of crime committing things right now that I'm thinking about that. Yeah, that's fine. We can hold a little bit. Yeah, we're trading, right? For me, that's fine. It is a 1 mana against my guy, but that's fine. And yeah, I'm gonna go for this. We do have this Gonti. Whenever a player casts a spell, they don't want. Which maybe I should just wait for this. Because we don't have anything to really take something about that. Social library. I don't know what happened. Where is it? Okay. So Eldrazi Fungus, the Void, Kicker for 2. Oh, get out of me. Oh, fuck. This enter stepped. Oh, fuck you, my friend. I don't want to play Timeless. Sorry for my language. Anyway, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do a lot in here. Didn't have my artifacts, and opponent was starting to get it. But yeah, we did have a little bit of a time against that guy. But what do we want is standard play. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, we're gonna play probably 1 game, maybe 2 if I'm really trying to win in here. And that's it. We do have a lot of treasure creation and a scry. I'm gonna scry. I think I want a little bit more action. Draw 2 cards. Rin Hilder. You manage 1, exile the top card of your life, doing any Color counter. Okay. Do I see? Okay. Okay, that's very aggressive. So I think I want something that could maybe stop a little bit. Any turn, you put a lower counter, you may play. Okay, another one of these. Yeah, that's fine. We do have these with nothing else. That's fine. Yeah, we gain 1 life. This is an instant, so yeah. I'm just gonna hold back. We're not the aggressive side. I could go these into these, but I don't know. Okay, one of those is out. Yeah, we just create a treasure, which is really not much. We do have these, which is nice. So I still have 3 mana if I do this. This is 1 if I want, or 2. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Just gonna pass. Pay 1 life, create a 1/1 bluefish, or mill 4, 2 creature and or lands. What did he get? Okay. Tax well settled. I don't know, it could be some kind of... It gains haste. At the beginning of your second main phase, if it is tapped, per minute. Okay, from your hand onto the battlefield. I'm gonna wait for that to... Ah, fuck you. I'm sorry again. Yeah. How station works, tap, which is power, so it was a 1 power creature? Wasn't in that? I don't know. But anyway, what we want in here? Get a treasure. Damn, this is very slow. Like, I'm gonna go for these. This. This is as a land. 2 draw 2. Do I want more lands right now? I'm gonna go for it. And I'm not gonna go for Magda yet. Error of the pigs. Now that's something. You've committed a crime. So we've gotta commit a crime. Have nothing to commit a crime. Draw card. Nothing. Damn, this is my end. Discard a card. I'm discarding you. Opponent has something. Do I have something? Oh, damn. An instant. Man, this is free. Good. But there's not a reason to. Okay. Okay. Maybe opponent forgets about reach, although there is a huge bow in there. 2 creatures from her hand onto the battlefield. Damn. Okay. Until end of turn. And indestructible. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Kind of fine. Oh, that's it, right? Dome. Yeah, that has 9. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's. Okay. What else? I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, our deck was kind of slow, very slow. Which I mean, I'm very off of standard and everything, but it's viable. I mean, we're living. That's the idea. That's the idea, that we just live for a bit. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I think that we would have to tweak this deck a little bit. I might do one video where I tweak every deck that I've done, you know, try to like get them a little bit better. What happens? I don't know, not great. But maybe one of these. Like, I started with some kind of crime committing deck, and then I went out of that. Is this good? This is like one that I should keep. Let's keep that one. Try go for these. Do these later. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay. Very nice planes. Okay. And who are we gonna start with? Don't have any dragons, right? So I think that it's either these or the artifact, the treasure one. I'm gonna start with these. Seems like some kind of Doom Foretold kind of deck. Oh my god. I need to destroy artifacts which I don't have by any chance. So yeah. Let's just... maybe I just get another opponent. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know. One is bowing, but a little bit afraid. I'm gonna do this. It might bait some kind of counter, but I have the ability of just using this, which I don't know if I should. I don't know if he should counter. I mean, yeah, that is something, but like, I don't know. Should have done this first, right? Yeah, I think I should have done that first. You have to sack this creature, and yeah, let's sack it and get. I don't need to show. But now I do. And I think that's fine. Okay, I don't have any more resources. Okay. Probably drop it to get that. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. And then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they're gonna have another removal, right? Or something like that. Get lost. Get some maps. They're gonna destroy my necropolis. I mean, yeah, take action. Also pretty nice artwork as well. Harder engines, something did that. The counter, okay. Does opponent have more interaction? I mean, I gotta hope not. Getting a counter in here is kind of okay. Crabby giant. That, oh my god. And is that tax? Return 1 artifact from graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, I cannot block this. Just have to hope. Oh, is that max speed? Not max speed yet. I don't know if I love that idea. 6 and 4, 10. Let me see. So yeah, that would be there. Then that enters. And I deal 5, 6, and 5. 6, they go to 9. So yeah, I cannot go for that. I mean... And if I do this, and I do this in here, it becomes a 5-4. attack with that. They don't block. This is 10 damage. No, I gotta do this. The question is, do I do these 7, 6, and 5? No, I don't. And then I do this. Okay. Stun counter is not that bad. Because it's not about one of my guys. If they destroy one of these, then that's it. Oh, I almost went for no blocks. Do we have a chance? Damn. And then they get a huge creature. Yeah, my turn. Because when these enters, I mean, they didn't do a creature. That is something. Let's see what we have. This doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna show them what I have. Tapped. So yeah, they drew another 2. They probably have an answer, right? Why? I don't get it. I mean, yeah, 2 mana. Get a land is okay. And this enters. That is gonna do that though. Yeah. And that. So. So yeah, that was a fine game. Like, we had a little bit of chance. That's what we want. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. And yeah, that's it. See you next time.